Hey everyone, how's it going? So this is Anthony from Yota Gear. Today I'm going to be showing you how to swap out your gear shift indicator with a new one. Chances are you probably got one that's just completely deteriorated or falling apart or just faded. So what I'm going to do is, I know that there was a big difference between 96 to 2000. They had different set of cup holders and stuff like that. The bezel looked a little different, but this is 2001. Very simple. All we're gonna do is, first thing is make sure to chock your wheels. We don't want your car rolling away or anything like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set the e-brake, make sure to chock your wheels. We don't want any accidents. So I have 3 different ones here. I'm gonna just be going through and just popping one in, and it's pretty straightforward. So here we go. So first thing, you're gonna take this, you're gonna pull this out straight up. Next thing is you're gonna pull this up right here. Grab a, grab like a little flathead screwdriver, something like that. You're gonna stick it in this hole. This is where your shift lock release is. So go ahead and push down, push the button, put it neutral. This comes up. Just ignore these. This is an option that I installed myself. So, I'm gonna plug this here. All right. So once you get those 2 trim pieces out of the way, you're gonna have 4 screws. 2 here, 2 here. And all we're gonna do is take these screws out. Once you have the screws out, this whole piece moves. So there's 4 little locking tabs. There's one here, there's one on this side, there's one here, and then same thing on this side over here. So all you're gonna do is push those in and push down on each one. Push in, push down. Once you get them all released, the bottom piece will fall out. So this is what's gonna sandwich your new piece in between the upper bezel and the lower bezel piece. So knowing how these things just like to get deteriorated, you're probably missing this, or it's probably just in pieces. So if it's still here and intact, all you got to do is just give it a light little push and it pops out. So we'll set that aside. Your new one will be in a sleeve, and once you take the once you open up the sleeve, it's going to peel off this protective film. So this one still has it on it because it's never been packaged. So we're going to pop this one in here. And all you're going to do is, there should be a bottom that it slides into. Once you find the bottom, just give it a good push from underneath, and it should snap right in the top, just like that. There we go. So once it's in, go ahead and sandwich that back together, just like that. Put it back in its home, and put your screws in. Try not to over tighten these screws. The piece that they screw into, although it's metal underneath, this piece is plastic, and if you over tighten it, you will break the plastic, like this corner down here. Let's go ahead and screw it in. Be very careful not to over tighten. And once you have that back in, oh, also there's an LED that should come with your new kit. It is underneath here on this side, and it's a quarter turn to pull it out. And when you go put the new one in, it may or may not fit kind of loosely. I've had this same exact one that I shipped to you in there for the past 10 years, and I've never had any issues with it. So, but once you get the new LED in there, if it doesn't light up, do a little test. Turn the key on, turn your headlights on. If it lights up, it's in right. If it doesn't light up, then just take the LED, pull it out, rotate it 180 degrees, stuff it back in. It should be good to go. And then just go ahead and reassemble everything. And that's pretty much it. All right, guys.